Ang view naman from the investment perspective is that we're optimistic, no? Or cautiously optimistic, but generally optimistic, no? We continue to remain bullish among many factors, no? Not just because of the government, but siguro marami pang mga ibang mga dahilan, fundamentals, demographics, and where we're going, no? Where we're situated regionally, and maraming mga siguro good reasons for us to continue.
From a stock market point of view, you have to understand our economy has three bright spots, and it's been happening over the past 3 years. Number one, OFW remittances continue to be high. Number two, the BPO industry continues to increase and move even higher. And number three, we're a consumption-driven economy. So I don't think that the current administration or the next administration would rock that boat. So what can you expect? You can expect industries or stocks around that, moving around that sector, to still continue to go higher. You've also seen the platforms of President-elect Duterte that he wanted to continue to increase infrastructure spending. Whatever the plans that have been laid out, he's still gonna push through with it. So what does that mean also? You can still expect probably the same companies that have been bidding out for the PPP projects to still be there. So from an investment perspective, those people who have been winning and bidding those projects, sila pa rin din yung kikita doon. So from a stock market point of view, that won't particularly change. I think yung matatamaan on a consumption level are liquor and sin stocks, yung mga casino stocks also. We're still in a wait and see mode though how big of an effect it will be, but it may hit it at a certain point. His stand on corruption, it will further increase consumption. Bakit? Look at this. He plans to make police officials their salaries from 15,000 to 75,000 pesos. Number two, that's part of their platforms when they did it. Then second was yung mga teachers, plano niya doblehin yung salary also after the end of the term. Then third is in terms of taxes, people who are earning 20 to 25,000 pesos, gusto niya rin bawasan yun. So what does it mean? Mas malaki silang take home, mas madami silang gagastusin.
At this point in time, everything is on a wait and see. We don't really know what's gonna happen, or like where will those increases come from? If you want to reduce taxes, how can you increase spending? So may mga ganun bagay. So I think tricky balance that we need to be able to do it. Kaya nga cautiously optimistic. We will still have to rely on siguro sound fundamentals pa rin on where we are, on how we're gonna do. Pero I think what really is pushing us, sabi ni Marvin, is OFW, although it's tapering off tayo, no? Pero it's still big kasi laki na ng base niya, no? Kahit sabi mong it's not growing as fast, pero laki na ng base, no? Then OFW remittances has been very, very fast. Mabilis yung pag-akyat ng OF remittances, ng BPO revenues, no? I think the last we checked is something like 11 to 12% growth. So i-overtake pa ata niya in the next year or so, no? So yun importante. Plus demographics, I think Marvin said it right, no? Yung young population who will consume. So demand will naturally go up because of mas marami bata ngayon. The last election, nakita natin how the youth can make a decision and swing the votes in their favor. Importante ngayon is to see continuity, tapos yung consistency. Ayun yung mga bagay-bagay na magda-drive ng mga changes na mangyayari sa atin.
Duterte said that he'll get the same economic team. And what I saw also, he's getting back Tetanco of BSP. So pagdating sa monetary policies, I think our BSP is one of the best central banks in the world. And him getting Tetanco again is a good sign of how he wants our economy to still go up further. So that's a good sign. I think what Duterte will add to the table is execution might be faster. So if the previous administrations made the plans, made the framework, he can actually push it that this actually will happen.
We know what works for us. Yung fundamentals natin and everything. We know it's gonna work. Monetary policy, fiscal policy, kung continue yan, then okay. Now, cautiously because yung implementation, like rocking the boat too much, one of the questions is yung contractualization. How will the business community react towards that, no? And so forth. And increasing wages and revenue and everything. Medyo we have to do a tricky balance with those. So titingnan natin kung anong mangyayari. Kaya nga cautiously but generally optimistic.